Hello, folks. Welcome back to Global Education Zone. And today we are going to be doing a continuation of our series on financial functions. Now, we'll talk about financial functions. There are functions that has to do with money, right? And money is very important in our society. So basically, that means that financial functions they are actually very important too in Excel. Now, in Excel, there are different ways you can deal with financial functions. We have different ways of thinking of financial functions. But last episode, we talked about the financial and accounting format. So now let's talk about the formatting and basically examples. I'll give you formatting and examples with financial functions. So for example, if we were to have a principal, most of the time we often deal with principal because that's going to be the actually is actually going to be the major amount being dealt with. So if we have something like 12,240, now we can try to go back here and format it to be decimal places, format it to two decimal places. So if I increase the indent, so rather I'm looking for decimal places which will be here, so I can increase decimal to 1 or 2. So you can see that automatically I've added two decimal places to this number. Now this principal it can be formatted in different ways. So for example, you can format the commas, or you can, if we use English United States, we'll have it as dollars, but if we use United Kingdom, we'll have it as pounds. So depending on the country. So personally, these are our accounting formats basically. So personally, I'm from Nigeria, so I would, if I were to do this, I would look for my own country. That's like, I guess that's way at bottom. That would be a kind of waste of time, but hopefully, I'm hoping I'll see it. So it's not very necessary for you to use your country, but it's kind of something fancy. It's fancy and kind of patriotic. Get it? Now, after dealing with symbols, let's talk about something else. There are different functions, different financial functions that we can insert in our data. So, for example, let me give an example here. We have we can go to the insert function. So, let's insert the function. Okay, we can't get it from here. Let's go to formula bar and insert function. So, the insert function is actually at the formula bar. So, I will actually I guess it's better that way. So I'll actually I'll check out these functions. There are some different functions we can deal with. Different functions we can deal with. Let me see. Okay, we have PMT here. Now PMT is a kind of function. It's a kind of funny function. So I will explain how this function works. This function it works with, you give the rate and then you have the number of times you are going to pay your installment. Then you have the future value and then the type. For this type, let's say we can have different results. So and then we click results and that will be done. So if you don't know the function, you can actually click for more help. It will give you a link on the function. So basically, this kind of function, you just need the rate. So assuming we are paying at a rate of 10%, I'll insert 10. Then the number of, we are paying 12 installments. Then we have, okay. Then we have the present value as 1,000. We have the future value as 3,000. So then we'll have it as 10,000. We don't even need to insert type here. So this is just an example of different kind of formulas. And by the way, you can widen the formula bar if you like. You can increase it to whatever width you want to increase. But this is actually the maximum width you can increase it. It can't increase more than this. So you can see that this plus cross, the plus cross on the screen has changed to has cut down from the left side. So that means that's the biggest. I guess that's the smallest. Okay, yeah. So by default, the formula bar is set to the smallest width. So that was it. That's $10,000. So not if we were to change this to 15, our formula will automatically update. So that's depending on the rate. At a rate of 15, you have it as 15. At a rate of 17, to change to $17,000. So actually, you might not know exactly how this function works, but in this course, we are going to be dealing deeper into all these functions in a separate episode. But I hope you get the logic. So it's just like real life. You deal with your original amount, which in this case, and if you actually need the function itself, this is actually in the formula bar, equals to PMT open bracket 17, which is the rate. You start from the rate, then you go to the NPER, then that is numbers per number of payments. Then you have the present value, then the future value. You can also have the type too. So that's basically how this function works. Let's close the formula bar to see what else we can work on. So that was it. That was on that formula. Now for this for your numbers, you can also change the formats. So just select your rules, and if we actually had it here, so that same function we can do it in another way. You can insert 10% and 12%. Now what I've written here is wrong, because if I decide to go to the home bar and change it to percentage, I'll get a very monstrous number. So Command Z. So when you are changing to percentage, either you have your numbers in percentage by default, or you put them in the format, because 10% is 0.1. So I have to type 0.1 in order to convert it to the correct format, and 12% is 0.12. So if I select this and convert it to percentage, it will be the right one. So what if I converted this theory to percentage? What will happen? It's only these two that will update. The remaining, the rates, which is a value, which is a label rather, and not a value, will not update. So that is to show you that Excel is very intelligent. It updates and format your data according to which are numbers and which are labels. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next episode.